Hey you guys, I hope that you're all doing great. I send you much love and light. Thank you so much for being here with me. If you guys are new to my channel, my name is Lynn and this is Passionate Heart Tarot. So this video is for all signs. Let's take a look and see how your person, or whoever this is that you have on your mind, how are they currently feeling about you? All right, so I will have each sign timestamp below, so you can go ahead and jump to that, straight to your sign, or if you want to cross watch. All right, you guys, so let's just get right into your reading. But before I do, just want to take a moment to invite the white light, the Holy Spirit. Okay, you guys, so in no particular order, let's start with Leo. Leo, let's take a look and see, how is your person, or whoever this is that you have on your mind, what are their current feelings for you? You have someone's energy around you. I see your energy here, Leo, as well as Sagittarius. So you could be dealing with another Leo or Sagittarius, or have that moon or rising, or this, this person might have that. I just see the energy of someone who feels like they mess things up, because I wonder if some of you have had like an encounter, like a physical or sexual encounter with this person, and it didn't really go as planned. Maybe in their mind, it didn't really go as planned, because I just see there's this energy of embarrassment. Someone here feels embarrassed. It's important for you to know that if they've distance themselves from you, it's not because of anything that you did, Leo. I see where this person is being really hard on themselves about something, because I just see where they keep thinking about it, replaying it, like reliving it over and over and over again, and they feel embarrassed. If they walked away, they want to come back, but part of them feels like, have I stayed away too long? Will you accept me back? They have all of these thoughts, and kind of like these negative thoughts about what the outcome could be and what it is that they've done and how you look at them. Because the way that you look at this person and what you think of them is super, super of the utmost importance to them. I just see where they feel like they messed up. And not that they need to apologize per se, but it's more about how they feel embarrassed by it. You may not know that they feel this way. They look at you as someone who is very sweet, generous, loving, giving. They look at you as someone who has a lot of power in your energy. Maybe you're more extroverted than this person, but that's the way that they look, that's the way that they see you, as powerful. So just know that if they have been distant, it's because of they just feel really embarrassed about their behavior, about the, and there's a lot of emphasis here on like something for some of you that happens physically or sexually with this person, because they're just kind of like, they feel embarrassed, they feel stupid, to be honest with you. I want to look at this Nine of Swords. Your Leo energy keeps coming through over and over. So I know that they definitely have you on their mind so much, and it's just emphasis from spirit about how they are very consumed by what you think of them and how they come across. Capricorn energy, and this doesn't surprise me again, Sagittarius energy is here as well. So there's a lot of attraction. I mean, it's kind of like a lustful energy, Leo. They look at you as someone that they just can't get enough of. They look at you as someone that they kind of want to conquer physically, sexually. That's why I'm telling you that the energy here with this person is very lustful. And I just feel like I know that what they feel is they did something wrong. Maybe they didn't please you the way that they wanted to. But it just makes them feel insecure now. They're feeling insecure. So I just want to tell you that in case they've gone like distant with you, because I just see where they're letting their pride get the best of them, like this energy of regret, wishing that they could have done something differently when it comes to you. There's just so much emphasis here on the physical, the sexual. Okay, I'm gonna look at the Six of Swords. Their pride is getting the best of them now, Leo. That's for those of you that this person has gone quiet. I mean, their ego is what makes them quiet, and their ego is also what prevents them from coming back the way that they want to. So just know that they do, and they don't look down on you. This is not a bad person. They're so embarrassed. It's because they care so much about how you look at them and what you think of them. You know, it's not like this person is like totally self-centered, self-absorbed. No, it's because of they feel like you're very powerful and sweet and loving, and that you just bring so much to the table, and they feel like they failed at something. So they're just being very hard on themselves right now, Leo. So this is all really important for you guys to know. I love you all so much. All right, Leo. So let's take a look and see what is going on, Virgo, with your person. Let's ask Spirit to show us whoever this is that you have on your mind. How do they currently feel about you? Let's see. Is your person currently feeling? Very interesting energy. Gemini's energy is here, you guys. So you might have that moon or rising as well as Leo, or this person that you're dealing with might have that sun, moon, or rising. They're thinking forward. They're thinking about what lies ahead. This person is still very, very much dedicated to you, in love with you. But I do wonder what happened between the two of you to make them still focused on worrying about being lied to, worrying about being deceived, worrying about being played for a fool. They have all of these thoughts in their mind, in their heart, but it's important for you to know that they still are thinking forward about what the two of you could have together. They're very dedicated to you. They're very devoted to you. It's important for you to know, because I know where they might show you this guarded side. This side of like acting like they're not still thinking about things when they really are. So to to protect themselves. I know that they might show you like a hardness, like putting their walls up, but that's not really what's going on underneath all of that. Underneath all of that, they just feel like you're the one, you're their person, you're their partner, you're the only one. But I just see where they have their walls up around them now. You know, that's for those of you that something's going on with your person. You might even be going through a rocky time, separated, something like that, because I just see their energy. And it's because they're not sure if they can believe and trust, but deep down they do. And that's what's really important for you to know. So I can see where they feel like the trust needs to be built back up. I wonder if some of you have an opportunity presented, like right in front of you, to start something new, to start over, to start fresh, because this is beautiful energy that's around right now. That's what all of that represents. Some of you might have gotten a new job, promotion, moving. It's just like financially, even though there might be worry, because it's like something that someone is not seeing. You do have just so much abundance. So I know where there is something that happened between you guys to not trust what lies ahead, right? This person is like deep down, they're still thinking forward, thinking about what you could have. So it's important for you to know, Virgo, that they still love you. They're still holding on. That has not wavered, even if they're showing you that it has, because they just feel the need to guard themselves right now. And not that I'm taking their side, but they might not even really see how defensive they are. They might not even realize that that's what they're doing. Okay, let's look at this Ace of Pentacles. What they really want is to be able to open up, is to either come back to you or just bring the connection back to a place where you guys felt like you were one, you know, and you really held on tight to one another. Just know that they are still holding on. They don't want to be without you. They don't want to, they really haven't let go of the connection, even if you feel that they have. What's coming between you guys is the lack of trust, and the way that this person doesn't see how closed off that they're being. Okay, that's really important for you to know. They don't want to be alone. And this might only apply to a few of you, especially if you've lost your person, you know, and you feel like maybe they've gone with someone else, or for some of you, they might even be in a connection with someone else. It doesn't mean to them anything close to what the two of you have. All right, so I know that only applies to a few of you, but just know that if your person is with someone else, what the two of you have created together, they still feel it. They still love you. They're still there with you. So maybe they want you to fight for this. Maybe they want to know that they can trust you again in order to come back. All right, Virgo, that is what I can see. And happy birthday. I love you guys. If you didn't get a chance to check out your Virgo birthday reading, please do, because that's on the channel as well. All right, you guys, so let's move ahead and let's go into Sagittarius's energy. All right, Sagittarius, let's take a look and see, how are they currently feeling? Whoever this is that you have on your mind or in your heart, let's ask Spirit to show us, how do they currently feel? So I can see where you guys have like deep ties to this person. Capricorn's energy is here. You guys might have that moon or rising, or be dealing with someone that has that sun, moon, or rising. Sorry about the noise in the background, you guys. So what I can see here is insecurities. They feel insecure because they're like looking at themselves and thinking, why don't you see everything that I have? I know that this person does have a lot to offer. I see that they're very good looking. They're in a position where they have a lot of stability. They're very healthy. They're energetic. They might even be, this person is like very in charge of their life and the money that they make. They might even be like a business owner or someone who's in the position of just like being in charge. And I just see the energy of health around them. Yes, indeed, it is around them, but for some reason they don't see that all within themselves. And that's why I'm telling you that they're insecure. They're insecure, and then they are especially insecure about worrying about the way that you look at them, what you think of them. I can see where you guys have built a lot of beautiful memories with this person, because there's definitely a history that's here. Even if this history is not in this lifetime, that's what I want you to know. There's like a deep history that you have. Some of you have spent years with this person, and for others of you, it's like lifetime after lifetime after lifetime with them. I can see where they feel like they're insecure, right? Especially if you've turned them away. Have you rejected them, Sagittarius? Have you told them that you didn't want to see them? Because I ask because I see it. I see the advances being made towards you, or at least this is what they feel like they've done. And it was blocked. It wasn't received. And they feel like, why do you have your guard up so much? Are you going to let your guard down? Are you going to let me in? So I know where this person's thoughts are turning negative. They're looking back at what you guys have experienced with one another, and they're starting to question things. And now they feel like, I really don't want to be alone, but why won't you embrace me? Why won't you let me in? What they really want, Sagittarius, is for you to let them in, to take them back, to embrace the connection with them again. But in the meantime, they are starting to feel like a bit resentful, maybe. Not that they're going to be malicious towards you in any way, but it's just something that's messing with them and making them feel insecure. And then making them question, like, should I just let this go? I know that they're doing that as like a defense mechanism, looking back on what you guys have experienced together and like in their mind, kind of twisting things around, thinking, well, maybe that wasn't as special as I thought, or maybe this is not something that I should get myself back into. And I say that not to put you down. That's what this person is doing. That's what they're thinking. But it's crazy because I know that if you were to embrace them, these thoughts would be different. These thoughts would be positive, or they'd be focusing on like this attraction that they feel to you. Yes, there's a lot of chemistry that they feel, especially like physically, sexually, all of that is here. But what they want is for you to let your guard down. At least they feel like you have your guard up. And they just feel insecure. So if you find that they've pulled away, that is why. And it's up to you to decide if you want to embrace anything with them. I say it's up to you because I see where this person's energy, and that's kind of, they're in limbo, waiting to know which direction am I going in. Is it with you or is it not with you? All right, Sagittarius, so that is what I can see in your person's energy. So hearing this, you might want to be the one to reach out if that's what you want to do, if you don't want them to be stuck in this place. If you know that maybe you've just needed a little more time and now you've taken all the time that you need to talk to this person, because that's really what they're waiting for you to do, waiting to hear from you. And the longer that you wait, the more they drift away out of a way to protect their heart, protect themselves. Okay, let's look at this devil's energy. I mean, your energy is here, Sagittarius. You might even be dealing with another Sagittarius. Virgo is here as well, so same thing, moon or rising, or this person might have that sun, moon, or rising. I'm showing you this Queen of Swords faster than I can get the messages out to you. This energy is about the way that this person feels like you have your guard up and like you even cut them out. You may not feel like you have, but from this person's perspective, the ball is in your court, so to speak. And they feel like they want you to let them back in, want you to let their guard down. And yes, there's like a lot of lustful energy that's here, but some of you might even be flattered by that, especially if you know you have a history with them and you guys built something much more than just a physical connection. But yes, indeed, they are still very much attracted to you physically, sexually. They probably even dream about you. Because there is still this desire here to reconnect with you. All right, Sagittarius. So that is what I can see coming through in your person's energy. And let's move on to Cancer. All right, Cancer. Let's take a look and see, how is your person currently feeling? Whoever this is that you have on your mind, whoever this is that you are here for, how do they currently feel about you? Leo's energy is here, you guys. You might have that moon or rising, or be dealing with someone who has that sun, moon, or rising in their chart. They feel lucky, incredibly lucky. They feel like this is destiny and they are deeply bonded to you. You have to know that this person is very committed to you. They might not even understand why they're holding on to you so much fully. And I want you to understand why I'm saying that. It's because of the soul ties that you have with this person that I can see. So it's something that they feel deep within, like bonded to you, tied to you, tethered to you. So just know that along with that, I mean, of course, it's feelings of love, gratitude, fortune. And I can see where they want to get the ball rolling. I wonder if you've wanted to take things slowly, but they're just in this energy of being very excited, very eager. They take the connection to you very seriously. They take you very seriously. And they just feel like, okay, let's go to the next step. We've invested so much in each other. I see where they've invested so much time, energy, emotion into the connection with you, Cancer, and they feel like, I want to get back what I've put in. Let's go for it. These seeds that we've planted, it's time to see them sprout. They might even want to start a family with you, because that's just what this energy here is of taking that next step, like a major step. So for some of you, they want to have a child. They want to move in together. They want marriage, or even like with the soul ties that they feel, just making things very clear for what the two of you have, what you mean to each other. They need to know this. They do, because they kind of feel powerless. You have a lot more control over this person than, and when I say over them, it's really like where you want this to go, Cancer, that is where it's going to go. So that's what I mean by the power. You may not realize what you do to them, how you weaken them, and how they, it's all very positive. It lets us know how dedicated they are to you and how they really will truly do anything for you, how they value you, and how they are very eager about taking things to the next step. Very important for you to know. And they just feel like this incredible sense of fortune. They feel very lucky to be with you, having met you. So they truly do cherish you. Let's look at this wheel. That's the thing. Is that they need to know how they want to hear more from you, more about your feelings, more about your deepest feelings and what you want, because they feel all of this for you, and then on top of that, kind of feel like they don't receive that in return. So for those of you that are, with this person, they're longing for more of that like tender affection, longing to know your deepest feelings, how much you love them and things like that. And for those of you that for some reason you're separated from this person, they want to hear from you. They want you to reach out. All right, Cancer, so that is what I can see coming through for you guys for how your person is currently feeling. Let's jump into Pisces energy right now. All right, Pisces. Let's take a look and see how your person, whoever this is that you have on your mind, what are their current feelings for you? I have to be honest with you and tell you that there's a lot of uncertainty in your person's energy, Pisces. You might feel that way too, though, because I hear you guys saying, well, that's how I feel. So just be aware of the mirroring that might be going on. There's so much attraction to you that they feel. So there's a longing for you guys to reconnect. There's a longing for reciprocity in your person's energy. Libra is here. Sagittarius is here. So you guys might have that moon or rising, or be dealing with someone that has that sun, moon, or rising. There's an incredible amount of love. They've never loved anyone the way that they love you. Do you believe that though? Because they feel like you don't. They feel like, why are you so removed from me? If you're removed from me, should I be removed from you? They feel like you guys need to get back to that place where there was like that incredible spark, that chemistry, because it's still in your person's energy. They want you to know that they still feel incredibly attracted to you, in love with you, and they feel like you guys are just growing more and more apart. So that's why this energy is here of not knowing really where they stand, wanting to know where they stand, wanting direction, because there's just a lot of confusion in their energy, and they feel like you guys have lost touch, even physically, sexually, intimately. There's a lot of emphasis here on that. Maybe you guys should plan something special, or just maybe even take time to be alone with your person to rekindle that spark, because it's still here. They feel it. They want to know that you feel it for them as well. They want to know that you love them. There's a lot of insecurity in your person's energy, in this person's energy. And of course, you're not responsible for their self-esteem. But I mean, there's certainly are things that you guys can do to come back together. They're very invested here. I just see the energy of all of the feelings that they've built up in their heart. And I'm not lying to you when I tell you that they've never loved anyone the way that they love you. That's why that Ace of Cups is here. When it comes in reverse like that, it's like fears of vulnerability. I know that there's mirroring going on with you. That's for some of you, because I just see both sides and how you both feel the same way. How you both are really crying out for the same things from one another, and maybe you don't realize that you are. So I have to tell you that they love you. They love you, and it's something that they really don't even understand everything that they feel, because it's just like this spark. There's something that you just do to this person, and they just want to know, like, are you still attracted to me? Do you still find me sexy, handsome, beautiful? Because they feel like there's distance that's here, and they want direction. They have not let go. Even if there's something happening between the two of you and things are rocky, they're still very much here with you, but it's like they need clarity. And you know, the overall energy, the longing for the reciprocity, that's like longing for things to be equal. All right, Pisces. So I'm sure that that definitely gives you something to think about, especially those of you that feel like this is your energy, because this is your person's energy. And it's important to just keep that in mind, understand things from that perspective. Sorry about the noise, you guys. Understand things from that perspective, because it's what will bring the two of you back together emotionally. Okay, Pisces? A lot of longing here from your person, and also a lot of emphasis on like the passion. That's why there's wand after wand after wand. They want to rekindle things. Moreover, they want to know that that's how you feel about them. All right, Pisces, so that's what I can see for you guys coming through in your person's energy. Let's move on to Taurus. All right, Taurus, let's take a look and see what are their current feelings for you, Taurus. Whoever this is that you are here for, whoever you have on your mind or in your heart, let's see, how do they currently feel? I see the energy of just like longing to make things easier, longing for them to feel better and for you to feel better. I know where the two of you might be in this place where you feel misunderstood. I wonder if you feel misunderstood by them and they feel misunderstood by you, because there's like this energy of like a mirror that's here. Perhaps not seeing things. There's a lot of emotion that this person feels for you, and it's like they don't fully even understand why they make some of the choices that they make. It's like their heart just gets the best of them and makes the decisions for them. So you have to know that without you, they feel so incomplete. There's a longing for you to ease their mind, and there's a longing that this person has to ease your mind. They feel like you guys could be doing more for each other. special things. Doesn't have to be anything expensive. It's all about like the meaning behind like the intent. And I know that they want to do more for you and they want to feel like you're doing more for them. Like reciprocity is really important because there's like so much underneath the surface about how your person wants to open up and how they won't like quite let themselves do it just yet. So you have to know that because they're like their heart is leading their decisions, they're confused. They feel confused, and I think that that might explain some of the way that they behave. They're trying to understand where they fit with you, like the priority, where they stand in your life, Taurus. They're trying to understand all of this, and they're trying to do it while working on simultaneously working on themselves, okay? That's what I can see. That's what I can see in your person's energy, like wanting to let go. Not wanting to feel so trapped. I wonder if something has occurred between the two of you that caused a lot of emotional turmoil. But I can indeed see in your person's energy where they have gone through a lot on their own outside of this connection. But it is something that carries over into it and affects it. So just know that they are trying to lift themselves out of that place. They are trying to feel better. They do need more effort from you. But it's not that they don't want to put in that same effort themselves, okay? That's important for you to know. It's like it's not one-sided because I see where your person acknowledges how they can be and how they can worry so much. And they acknowledge what the baggage that they bring in. They're incomplete without you, yet at the same time, there's like this loneliness that's around them. So if you're here because you care about this person and you care about how they feel, I can see where they really want you to pull them closer right now. And just do something to illustrate to them that you do see where they're coming from, that you do acknowledge how they feel, that you do understand them, because it's really what they want from you right now, Taurus. Of course, they love you. I can just see where they're going through a lot that they're trying to work themselves through. So if you find that they're not even seeing the way that they're being, or if they're becoming closed off, you might want to like just go easy on them, because it's not exactly a reflection on you. It's more of like what you guys have maybe even like put each other through, what you've gone through, but a lot of it has to do what this person has gone through throughout life. They're just dealing with a lot of emotion right now. Okay, so that it's something that's gonna pass though. That's what I want you to know. It's not like this energy that, you know, you're going into a new cycle with this person or you're down a path with them. That's not what this is. This is just like something that's temporary that they're working their way through. So that's why I'm telling you to just, it's gonna pass. If you find that they're doing things that you don't quite understand, it's because they're working themselves through the pain. So that's why I want you to know that they do love you, that they are going to open up, especially if you find that they're distant. So it's not that I'm on their side, but I can see where you just kind of need to have more empathy with them right now and pull them closer to you, because that is what they want. And if you care about this person, I'm sure that that's something that you'd want to do for them right now. All right, Taurus, so let's go ahead and move into Capricorn's energy. Let's take a look, Capricorn, and see what is going on with your person. Whoever this is that you have on your mind, how are they currently feeling for you? Let's see. Capricorn, you mean everything to them. They look at you as like one of the most beautiful people that they've ever met. They feel like you are a true blessing, like a true gift in their life. And I mean, no one compares to you. That is what's really important for you to know. They just wonder, like, how long am I going to be in the doghouse? I wonder if like there's like a rockiness between you and your person, because I just see where there's this energy of the household and things not being as harmonious as they wish it could be. It feels unstable. That's why there's so much energy of them. Like, are we out of the woods yet? Are we through that dark phase? I know that there's a lot of circumstances here for those of you watching, so I'm not taking sides, okay? But I just see this energy of them wanting to know, like, when is this darkness gonna end? How much longer do we have to be on this path of like confusion and the not knowing? They want to know, when are things gonna feel right again? Are you gonna always hold on to what this is that you're holding on to that holds you back? So it's really important for you to know what you mean to them, and you mean everything. There's nothing more important than you in this person's life. You are their whole world. There is no world without you. And they just look at you as someone that they're truly longing to get things back to that happy, like peaceful place. They want you to look at them again, you know, look into their eyes and smile. They miss seeing that side of you where they can look into your eyes and know that you are truly happy. They long to see that within you. And I know for some of you, this person might have caused a lot of these issues, because I see like the back and forth, the walking away, the coming back. So again, I'm not taking their side. And even if they are the ones that hurt you, they do want they want to fix it. They want to make it right. They just keep feeling like, how long am I going to be, how long are you going to be removed from me? How long are you going to hold on? Of course, they'll accept it. You have to take the time that you feel. But just know that they treasure you. They cherish you. You are their home. You are their happiness. And if you're not happy, they feel like no one's happy. If you don't feel stability, then there is no stability. So just know how much they want to come back to that place when the two of you were incredibly happy. They love you so much. It's just, you have to know what you mean to this person. You mean everything to them. So there's just like so much energy here of like, when is it gonna be? When are we gonna be okay? When am I gonna be able to come back? That's for those of you that are separated, but it's especially important for those of you that are with this person, because they're like, when are we going to be able to come back to us? Okay, so I do wonder what is going on here. Let's look at the star. I wonder, because I hear it. I hear, for some of you, this person knows good and well why things are upside down in the home like that. But just know that you do mean everything to them. I don't know what it is that they show you, because it could be different from what they actually feel. But that is what's here. All right, Capricorn, let's look at the star energy. So did I mention Aquarius and Pisces energy is here? So you guys might have that moon or rising, or be dealing with someone that has that sun, moon, or rising. The initials B and J are here, as well as Taurus's energy. You are just, I mean, incredible in this person's eyes. You are powerful, you are strong, yet you're mysterious. You have to know there's just so much here on what you mean to them, the importance of it, and how they just want you to know that no one compares to you. Even if things have come between the two of you in the past. And because I just see the energy of the long road that some of you have been on with this person, just trying to find the clarity, trying to make things right. So it's important for you to know that they do acknowledge all of that and how you feel and how they've made you feel. And maybe I wonder how good they are about like expressing to you in words what it is that they feel for you. You're untouchable. All right, Capricorn. And they just want really deep down to get things back to that loving place, to get the household right, to make the family right, to make things happy, to make you happy. Because they can't exist without you. You have a deep, deep bond to this person. You have a deep bond to them. That's what I want you to know. And I don't know if the two of you could really resist without each other. That's for some of you, because that's the energy that I can see. Very strong, very powerful. All right, Capricorn. So let's move along now and let's look into Aquarius's energy. Aquarius, your person's energy. Let's see what is going on with them and their current feelings for you. So whoever this is that you're here for, whoever you have on your mind or in your heart, how do they currently feel? Aquarius, there's someone who's very, very much in love with you and feels destined to be with you, feels like you belong to them and they belong to you. And they're wondering, where do I stand with you? There's a lot. So Gemini's energy is here, you guys. You might have that moon or rising, or maybe you're dealing with someone that has that sun, moon, or rising. They just feel like, yes, you guys have a beautiful connect. Like, they feel like you're treating them like a friend. Like maybe you've put them in the friend zone, but I wonder if you know how deeply this person feels and how in love with you they are. I mean, they are head over heels like Gaga, feeling like daydreams, fantasies, you're a blessing. I mean, it's truly head over heels in love, and they just visualize what the two of you could have in their deepest thoughts and emotions. But like, they feel, do you feel the same way? Because I know where this person feels like it's unrequited, as in you don't feel the same way. They cherish you, absolutely do. And I wonder if they disguise themselves as a friend. So some of you might even have the energy of someone who's around you in your inner circle. I see so much energy here of friendship, but they feel so much more. So for some of you, it is truly a secret admirer. That's not so secret because you know this person, you're with them, you spend time with them, they're around you now. I see the energy of like camaraderie. So they might even be a work colleague. What you need to know is that you have someone here that is deeply in love with you and feels like you don't feel the same way. And maybe you don't. I don't know how you feel about this person. I don't know how you feel about them. but they feel like there's a lot at stake. There's a lot on the line. They feel like you guys could create something magically beautiful, wonderful together. If you'll let them, if you'll embrace them. They wonder if they're good enough, if they're successful enough. They wonder if you'll choose them. For many of you, you know exactly who this is. You know exactly who this is. And for some of you, you might be hesitant about taking that chance, because I just see this energy of them wishing you would give them a chance, wishing you would open up, wishing that you would let go of your fears of letting them into your heart. Maybe for some of you, this is a friend, a very close friend that you cherish, and you don't want to lose them by taking things to the next level. But it's already too late, because they've already taken it there in their heart. They're in love with you. And even if they try to tell you that, oh, I love you as a friend, they're in love with you beyond anything that they really understand, because they feel it deep within their soul. They feel like you guys belong together. So I know that there's a lot of different circumstances here. They're deeply in love with you. They cherish you. So it's almost like they'll take whatever they can get. If you want to just keep them at bay and in the energy of friends, then they cherish that. They feel like you're so funny, that you guys see eye to eye. You bring so much joy into their life. But when you guys are apart and when they're alone, they're very sad, because they're so in love with you and they just feel like, am I good enough? Should I let this go? But I can't let this go because my heart is telling me this is where I belong. So there is so much intensity in this person's emotions for you, Aquarius. Still holding on very much, and then at the same time wondering, like, am I a fool for holding on to this? All right, you guys. So just know that whoever this is that you are here for, especially for those of you that haven't taken things to that next level, because there's just so much energy here of like a gray area. They're in love with you, even if they're pretending like you're friends. You mean so much more to them. You mean everything to them. And for those of you that, you're already with this person, you're in a relationship, they might want you to kind of be easier with them. Maybe be less judgmental on them, especially if they're hanging out with their friends a lot. Maybe they're doing like a lot of partying. They kind of want you to be a little softer on them. Maybe let them have a little more freedom. Maybe switch your mindset and see that like there's someone who is very successful, even if they have like a wild side to them. I know that's kind of specific for a few of you. They want you to loosen up and maybe even engage in some of the fun that they're having. They want you to become more comfortable with their friends and like their inner circle. All right, Aquarius, so that is what I can see. There's just so much love that is here that this person feels for you. All right, you guys, so let's move on to Scorpio. Scorpio, let's take a look and see what is going on in your person's energy. What are their current feelings for you? Whoever this is that you have on your mind or in your heart, how do they feel? They want you to see something within them that they feel you don't see, that they feel you don't acknowledge. So I see your energy coming through, Scorpio, as well as Libra. So you guys might even be on the cusp of Scorpio and Libra, or you could have Libra, moon or rising, Scorpio, sun, moon or rising, or like same thing for this person. They want a future with you. You may not realize how they feel. They look at you as the one that they can see themselves being with. And they feel like when you walked into their life, OMG, was it a blessing? They just feel like whenever they see you walk into the room lights up. Have you noticed how they look at you? Start noticing these things about your person, because I bet everyone around them can see how in love with you they are. And they want you to see it. They feel like you don't see them. You don't see what they could give to you, the kind of life that they could make for you. There's a longing here. The initials B and J are also here, you guys, so that might be important to you. They do a lot of fantasizing and planning because they just feel like you have everything that they could want in a person, and they want to take things to the next level. Some of you might not even be in a relationship. It's kind of like figuring things out, and there's an eagerness that they want to give a lot of devotion to you. They take you very seriously. This is not someone who just jumps into relationship after relationship. It's someone who normally does take their time, but they feel like, you know what, I've had enough time. I know what I want. I want this Scorpio. And I want to take things to the next level, however that looks for you guys. Could be just, saying that we are together, we're in a relationship. It could even be starting a family together, moving in together. When they look at you, they see their life. They see themselves being able to accomplish major milestones with you. They just want to know, do you feel this way about me? Are you going to always keep me at bay? Is it always going to be this way? Are things going to change? There's a lot of feelings of injustice, and maybe feeling like you don't always treat them fairly. I know that they just feel like it can be one-sided with you, Scorpio. They feel like you're incredibly powerful and you're meant to play a very significant role in their life. And they just feel like, when will you let me in? When will you embrace me? How long do you have to be so mysterious? But it's actually something that keeps this person so attracted to you. They feel like you're incredibly alluring. Oh my gosh, I kind of feel bad for them a little bit, because they can't seem to let you go, even though some of you know how much you hold back from this person. So that's why I feel bad for them, because that expression, they have it bad for you, they have it bad for you. Because I'm telling you, if you would just look at the way their face lights up whenever they see you, they feel like you are the direction that they want to go in. You mean so much to them. You're incredibly important to this person. And I know that some of you might be hesitant in moving forward, but just know that if you were to take a chance on them, there's nothing that they wouldn't do. And they take you seriously. This is not someone who's here to play any games. They feel like I found what I want. And they know what they want, and they want you. They just need to know, do you feel the same way? Do you want me? And because I just see a lot of energy here of not knowing where they stand with you. That's especially important if you guys are already in a relationship. They need more clarity, Scorpio. And for those of you that are in a situationship, hesitant about maybe moving forward, it would not, you can't lose. Oh my gosh, look at this energy. Ace of Cups, initial M is here as well. Ace of Cups in reverse. I'm telling you, it's like the messages come out faster than I hear them faster than I can tell you guys. They love you, and that is not something that is, I'm not saying that to be dramatic. They truly look at you as like my person, the one where I want to go. And if I could have this Scorpio, I would feel complete. And there's even a lot of holding back that they do. So if you think you've seen the best side of them, Scorpio, they have so much more to give to you, so much more to bring to the table. So if you feel like they're kind now and they're loving now and they already do a lot for you now, if they knew that you were theirs and only theirs, monogamous relationship, oh my gosh, I'm telling you, this is one where you would feel incredibly special. So if for those of you that are on the fence about like, do you want to jump into this connection? Do you want to make it official? I would tell you that you should. I mean, if you want to be loved harder than you ever have been, then this is your person. There's just nothing that they wouldn't do for you. So just keep that in mind. I say that because you truly do have their heart in your hands. Please take care of this person's heart, Scorpio, because you may not realize how they feel for you. You may not see it, but after this reading, you know, you might start to see like the huge smile from ear to ear that they have, the way their face just lights up whenever they talk about you or see you. It's important for you to know that you are everything incredibly special to this person. All right, Scorpio. So let's move along and see what is going on, Gemini, with your person. How are they currently feeling for you? Whoever this is that you have on your mind, whoever this is that you're here for, what are their current feelings? It's funny because this person is like doing a number on themselves. And when I say that, it's like, why are they want to be with you so badly, right? Yet it's something that tears them up inside. I wonder what it is that's happened between the two of you in this connection. Because they just feel incredibly disappointed. Maybe they did something to push you away, and it is one of the biggest disappointments that they've ever felt, faced, experienced. Leo's energy is here, you guys. You might have that moon or rising, or be dealing with someone that has Leo, sun, moon, or rising. They love you so much. There's so much energy here, emotion, and I wonder if they're thinking about how they've disappointed you, because I just see where they're even losing sleep about it, crying about it, beating themselves up about it, wanting to talk to you, wanting to reach out, wanting to hear from you. And then just not knowing if that's what you want. They want to get, there's so much emotion in this person's energy. I'm in love, I'm not in love. I hate you, I love you. Losing you, not being with you is the biggest disappointment of this person's life. I mean, there's a lot of turmoil here. And then they're overthinking things on top of it. So it's hard for me to pick up on what actually happened here. Did did they do something to disappoint you, or did you do something to disappoint them? Because it's all over the place. Up, down, up, down. They're still incredibly like excited and want to hear from you so badly, want to talk to you so badly. They want to get back together with you. They kind of stop themselves from doing it. Because on the one hand, they feel like, are you going to give to me what I give to you? You don't love me the way that I love you. There's a lot of confusion in this person's energy when it comes to the connection, Gemini. On the one hand, they're incredibly disappointed, but I just feel like a lot of that is the way that they feel they disappointed you, and then they feel so disappointed in themselves. So you have to know that currently your person is not in a healthy mindset, probably because they haven't gotten a decent night's rest. So if you find that you don't understand them right now, they're kind of all over the place, it's because maybe they even need more time to sort things out. Because they know what they want, and then they don't know what they want. They can't stand to be without you, can't stand to be with you. And I don't say that to offend. It's just like that's their energy truly is all over the place. I want to get back together. I can't stand being apart. But then it's like their pride gets the best of them. Their overthinking gets the best of them. And then do you see this energy here of like, I'm going to walk away. I'm here. I'm back and forth. Oh my gosh, I look even deeper. Two of Pentacles is in reverse. I mean, that says it all right there. The balance between intellect and emotion is just not there. That's just spirit letting you know how confused this person is. So I do wonder what it is that has gone on in this connection, because I definitely see a history here. For some of you, you might even have a family with this person, be married, or like going through this weird energy of not knowing if we're together or not together. But there's also an incredible amount of love that's here. Wanting to talk to you, wanting to hear from you, maybe even like waiting for you to make the first move. Then when you don't, they just cry and they feel so torn up, and then they keep thinking about what they said that they wish they said differently, what you said to them that they wish you didn't say. There's so much turmoil in this person's energy. So what I would tell you to do is probably just give things a little more time to settle, because this is very, very unsettling. Some of you might have like recently walked away or broken up with this person. And that could be why everything is so confused and so fresh and just, it's like bubbling. The energy it's very unsettled. So I would say just give them a little more time. Give them a little more time. And I tell you that because they haven't made up their mind about what they want. And I know that they might keep creating more division between the two of you. Because it's like they can't stand to be without you. They want to get back together with you. And then they start thinking, maybe I need more time. Maybe I shouldn't. They don't treat me the way that I want them to treat me, but I love them. You know, it's just like, and then their pride is like another layer to the story. So with what I can see going on in their energy, I would just say to just give them more time to sort through their emotions, because they're very emotional, and I know that it's just going to be something that gets the best of them. And trying to sort things out now, it's really not going to happen, because it might be sorted out for an hour and then they call you again and something else that they want to say. And so what I'm telling you is I would just give them more time, give them their space. Although it's like agony to be apart, they need space right now to get their mind, like their head and their heart balanced. So if you think that they're not suffering, they absolutely are. There's a lot of suffering going on in this person's energy. And for those of you that just broke up with them, or like you guys are on a break or you had a fight, I mean, they're going crazy right now. So that's why there's so much back and forth about like, I'm mad at you, that I'm mad at myself. All right, Gemini, so that is what I can see coming through in your person's energy. So I would just give them a little more time to figure out, so they can figure out their emotions, because it's really not going to be a productive conversation right now. All right, you guys, so let's move along and see what is going on with Libra. Libra, let's take a look and see what is going on in your person's energy. How do they currently feel? Whoever this is that you have on your mind, in your heart, whoever this is that you're watching this for, what are their current feelings? There's a lot of worry about if you still love them. There's someone, I wonder if you guys, for some of you, I wonder how long you've actually been away from this person. I see a history here. And I wonder if you had someone walk away from you. Because there's just so much energy here of wanting to come back to what you guys once had. Someone who wants to return to you, Libra. But then again, I wonder if they've already tried to come back around and you didn't embrace it. Because there's just a lot of questions in this person's energy about how you feel for them. And they feel like you don't love them. They feel like you don't want to be with them anymore. And it's kind of devastating. So I really do wonder the circumstances, and if you guys were caught up in like a cycle with this person of chasing and running and things like that, because there's a lot of history here. Because I see where they feel like they've been turned away. They feel like they've been rejected, and they're wondering, well, maybe you just don't think about me anymore. Maybe you're just not looking back at what we had. Virgo's energy is here. You might have that moon or rising, Libra, or maybe you're dealing with someone that has that sun, moon, or rising. Because I just see where they feel like I tried, I put it all out there, and then I got turned down. But then they're not really walking away. They're still holding on to you. They just wonder if you're holding on to them. And it's something that affects them more than you might know. I see a lot of sensitivity in this person's energy. Certainly emotionally, they care so much about what you think. And the fact that they've convinced themselves like, oh, maybe you just don't love me anymore. You don't think about me. You don't want to be with me. It brings a lot of sadness to them, a lot of disappointment. So just know that truly the ball is in your court. Things are in your hands. This person wants to come back around. And I know that if you were to just give them that chance, there's so much love that they want to give to you. I do wonder what happened with you guys. There's nothing here but love and passion. Wands and cups. So I know with an energy like that intense, you might feel like they wronged you. They might feel like you wronged them. But the bottom line for what's here is like this person wants to come back in. And I mean, I know, because I know that they might have walked away from you, and I see where they want to come back. They feel a tremendous loss. They're thinking about the future and wishing that you guys could still have a future. There's energy here of marriage for some of you. And they just don't know if where they stand. They don't know where they stand. And the longer they don't know, the more pessimistic they become. And thinking like, well, you just don't love me. You don't think about me. You're not looking back at what we had together. So I would just say that maybe, like, if you want to talk to this person, I wouldn't wait much longer. Because really, the longer you wait, the further away that they drift, even though they want to come back. This is not someone who does well with silence and not knowing where they stand. What they're going to do is stop looking back at this. Try to anyway, as a way to like protect their heart. You may not know that they love you still. I wonder if they've ever told you that, how they feel, because they do love you. That's why there's so much energy here of sadness and feeling rejected. Okay, Libra, so I do wonder what you guys will choose to do when it comes to this person's energy. And that might help you put things into perspective, because they honestly feel like, you know, I tried, I put it out there, I reached out and it went nowhere. And you might be sitting here like, well, I'm waiting for them to reach out to me again. I don't think that they're gonna do that, because they feel like they did and they feel like they were turned down. Like I see the advancements like to a closed door. So it's like, you know, picture arrows like being shot at a door, right? And when it's like they don't stick, they just hit the door and fall. So they feel like they tried and it went nowhere. They tried and it went nowhere. Because you may not believe this, but from this person's perspective, they feel like they put in a lot of effort and it went nowhere. Recently, right? Trying to reach out to you, trying to like get you to give them another chance. There's so much energy here of like the effort they feel they've put in. You may disagree, but what's more important is like deciding whether or not you want to accept that this is how they feel. Because at this point, they don't know if you love them anymore. And if you still do, you will have to like pull them closer to you. You might even have to reach out to them, because that is what they want. And just know that the bottom line here is they want to get back together. And they wonder if you feel that way. There could even be a lot of mirroring going on with you and this person, especially if you feel like I'm the one that put the effort in. They walked away from me and I still tried to pull them closer. You guys just might not realize how much you feel the same way and that you really want the same things. All right, Libra, so that is what I can see coming through in your person's energy. Move into Aries energy. All right, Aries, let's take a look and see how your person is currently feeling. Whoever this is that you have on your mind, what are their current feelings for you? They feel very lonely without you, Aries. They feel very much misunderstood. And I know that they want to come back, be back together, because I know some of you might have even like be in this area like fighting with this person, right? Or maybe you recently broke up with them. They're very sad without you, very lonely, but like on top of that, they feel like they're right. And I wonder if you feel like you're right, because I just see that energy between the two of you of like not seeing each other's sides, and then both of you probably thinking that you're right, because there's like a lot of anger here, but it's righteous anger. Someone who feels like they feel like they're justified, they feel like they're right, but then at the same time they're stubborn because they miss you terribly. They want you to open your arms up again and let them in. It's a cold world without you, Aries, and that's not where they want to be. Yet they're very stubborn. It seems like they won't back down. And maybe you feel that way. Because I just see a lot of mirroring. I see your perspective and I see their perspective, and they're very similar. Because they kind of feel that way about you. Like, why do you think you're always right? And I know you probably feel that way about them. That's for some of you. Bottom line, they miss you incredibly. They feel very sad and they want to be with you. They want to be back together. That's just what it is. Deep down, that's what it is. But then there's like this anger on the surface. And I know that you guys might not be able to have the most productive conversations right now because they're caring too much about what others think. And they feel like you care too much about what others think. They feel like too many people are involved in the connection, that there's people butting in, could be friends, could be family, and they kind of feel like you always leave me on my own to defend myself. And I'm not saying that because I'm on their side at all, but that's how they feel. And they just want to be shown that you are going to take their side, that you see things from their perspective, but you might want that too. So you guys are very similar in your energy. You guys might have to agree to disagree and just like put this past you and try to move forward, because there is like so much energy here of righteousness. Like, I'm right. You need to protect me. You need to be here for me. And I just feel like in this kind of energy, it's not going to be a productive conversation. So that's why I'm telling you, like, honestly, the best strategy here for those of you that are like in this weird place with your person, could even be fighting with them, on the fence, maybe walked away from one another recently, you might just have to pick your battles, agree to disagree, because it's like it's not even worth it. It's not. And I know that there's a stubbornness that's here, and it's going to be so difficult for them. Like, even if you acknowledge it and you say like, okay, you're right about this, I can just see where they're going to counter it, and they're going to say, well, what about this and what about that? It's just like the energy here, they're not going to back down, and you might be like very fiery and not back down either. So that's why I'm telling you that you truly just might have to agree to disagree, because they're very lonely without you. They love you. They want to get back together. But then there's like this temper that they have, and then they feel like you have a temper. And that really is the best way forward here in these circumstances, is for the both of you to just move past it. Pick your battles, because it's not even worth the pettiness that's here. Because I see where there's like, for some of you, gossip that you've had to deal with, people interfering in the connection. What your person really wants is to just feel like you take their side, that you stick up for them, that you won't let anyone talk bad about them, that you won't let anyone influence you against them. I wonder if some of you are young and like you have a young relationship and maybe people feel like it's not good for you. Because I just see that energy here, because there's so much coming from your person of you wanting to take their side. And just know, Aries, that they love you, they miss you, they want to be with you and only you. And it is something that you guys can move past. And the best way to move past it is to just look forward, think forward. And hopefully your person can apply the same energy. And if you guys can do that, it is something that you can put behind you. I just know where there's a lot of loneliness coming from them. So some of you might hear that and know exactly why and want to embrace them, want to comfort them, because that really is what they want. Your warmth, your kindness, to feel like you have their back. But I just have to warn you that they are in this argumentative energy. So just keep that in mind and just know that it might fall on deaf ears. So you might even look at this and say, you know what, I might just have to take a loss when it comes to it in order to like bridge the gap with my person, in order to have peace back in the relationship. I might just have to take a loss on things. I wonder how you guys feel about that, but I just know where it's super important to just pick your battles, and this is not something that you guys should keep letting interfere here. Your person just needs comfort, and you might have to be the bigger person here, Aries, and like take that loss and give them the comfort and the support that they need. You know, you'll decide to do what you feel is best based on the circumstances. But because I just feel like I'm trying to reason with them now, it's just gonna create more hectic energy, because they're like ready for a fight and they just feel like they're right and nothing's gonna convince them that they're wrong. So you'll know if like this is even worth continuing, especially if you guys have like walked away and then maybe things got like snowballed, you know, just escalated where it didn't need to. It is something that can be fixed. They're very sad without you. They want to talk. They want to get back together. Okay, Aries, so that is what I can see in your person's energy. All right, you guys, so that is what I have for you for how your person is currently feeling. Please don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, comment, share, let me know what's going on with you guys. And for those of you that didn't see the Virgo birthday reading, that is up on my channel now. A lot of positive messages coming through for Virgo season, so you might want to cross watch that if you have Virgo in your chart, or you know, moon or rising, or you're watching for someone else. So that is up on my channel, you guys. I love you so much and have a beautiful weekend. Thanks for everything, you guys, and I will talk to you soon.